If you are given a chance to wear $1 million jewel, which one you choose, a tiara, a necklace, or earrings? While you might be thinking, today we want you to explore some of the most valuable royal headpieces, from the British royal family to the Dutch family. Royal tiaras have long been symbols of wealth, power, and love. They are intricate pieces of jewelry that have been passed down through generations of royal families, from queen to queen, or from princess to a princess. Some of these tiaras are so valuable that they are considered to be among the world's most expensive items in the royal vaults. Yet the jewels can speak in their own language, the language of history, from the day the idea was born and to the days it elegantly sits on the top of its wear. But before we continue, subscribe to our channel and like this video to inspire us to make new content. And if you like jewels, write down any of your ideas for the next video. So, shall we begin? The Queen Mary's Fringe Tiara. Let us begin with one of the most renowned and priceless tiaras in existence, the Queen Mary's Fringe Tiara. It has been worn by no less than 5 generations of the royal family since Gerard created it for Queen Mary a century ago, and in testament to its elegant, timeless design, 3 have worn it on their wedding day. Her late Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, then Princess Elizabeth in November 1947, Princess Anne in 1963, November 1973, and most recently, Princess Beatrice in July 2020. Crafted in 1919 by Gerard, it features over 47 graduated bars of diamonds, creating a stunning fringe effect. The diamonds were originally part of a necklace gifted to Queen Mary by Queen Victoria, which she then transformed into this breathtaking tiara. It was 9 years after her husband had ascended the throne that the fringe tiara came to be. As was common with tiaras at the time, the entire piece is mounted on a frame from which it can be removed to be worn as an equally dazzling necklace. As we see, in regards to its history, this amazing piece is indeed priceless, but according to the jewelry estimates, it may be worth $8 million. And do you like this tiara? The Grand Duchess Vladimir Tiara. Estimated up to $50 million, the Vladimir tiara originates from the Romanov dynasty. Created by the House of Boleyn in 1874, this tiara showcases intertwined diamond circles set with either pearls or emeralds. That means the gems can be worn interchangeable. Moreover, the tiara also was donned without gems, just like a circlet piece. The Vladimir tiara had been damaged in transit, so Queen Mary elected to have it repaired by Gerard, also adding 15 of her own emeralds, plus a mechanism to make it possible to switch from emeralds to the original pearls easily. In 1988, Queen Elizabeth II had it repaired again, this time updating the frame. What sets the Vladimir tiara apart from other royal tiaras is its incredible adaptability. The piece was delightfully flexible, with the ability to wear it in a more closed form by removing part of the diamond-encrusted structure and the pearls. The Vladimir tiara was eventually passed from Mary to her granddaughter, who wears it frequently. Indeed, it is thought to be her favorite headpiece due to the number of occasions that she has worn it, including during a 1963 trip to New Zealand. Whether adorned with pearl drops for visits to the Vatican, alternate emerald drops for meetings with the President of Ireland, or worn without drops altogether, this royal accessory was indeed a good piece to go. As we gaze upon the Vladimir tiara today, we keep wondering whether it will reappear again, as we haven't seen it since the Queen's passing. Let's wait and see. Greville Emerald Kokoshnik Tiara. Hailed as one of the most expensive tiaras in the world, the Greville Emerald Kokoshnik was crafted by the jewelry house Boucheron for Margaret Greville, a British socialite, in 1919. It's made in the Kokoshnik tiara style, which was first worn by imperial court in the early 19th century. This tiara specifically is made of rose-cut paved diamonds set in platinum and adorned with 6 emeralds. The center emerald serves as a focal point and clocks in at 93.7 carats. Estimated at $12 million, it was left to the Queen Mother as a part of a Greville bequest. When the Queen Mother passed away in 2002, much of that collection, including the Kokoshnik tiara, went to Queen Elizabeth. But did you see the Queen ever appear in this tiara? In 2018, the Queen lent it to Princess Eugenie for her wedding day, making it quite the extravagant something borrowed. Eugenie had the rare honor of wearing the Greville Emerald Kokoshnik tiara, something that no member of the royal family had worn in public before her wedding day. Not only was she the first member of the royal family to publicly wear the Greville Emerald Kokoshnik tiara, in doing so, she set the record for the most valuable tiara worn by a royal bride. The Dutch Sapphire Tiara. Now we are moving to the royal family of the Netherlands, which owns dozens of beautiful and stylish tiaras. But one is indeed a grand one, and is often graced by Queen Maxima. The spectacular tiara set with 655 diamonds and 33 large Ceylon sapphires was made by Maison van der Steekel in 1881 and is believed to be worth up to $3 million. It is the part of a parure consisting of a mirrored sapphire and diamond necklace and a pair of sapphire and diamond bracelets. The tiara itself is something of a Gothic wonder. The diamonds are set on tremblant, and the central sapphire can be removed to be worn as a brooch. The largest sapphire has an intersection of 2 centimeters and consists of 44 carats, and probably came from the legacy of Anna Pavlovna, the wife of King William II of the Netherlands. What's interesting, the tiara can be worn with or without the taller diamond element, making it a versatile piece. The Dutch sapphire parure tiara is worn exclusively by Dutch queens, perhaps most notably by Queen Maxima, who looks gorgeous in wearing blue stones, don't you think so? Oriental Circlet Tiara. The Oriental Circlet Tiara was Prince Albert's magnificent design for Queen Victoria, which became an heirloom of the crown. Crafted by Gerard in 1853, the Oriental Circlet was originally set with a collection of opals, one of Albert's favorite gemstones, and 2,600 diamonds. Later, believing that opals were unlucky, Queen Alexandra replaced them with rubies. However, the magnificent Indian-inspired design of lotus flowers and Mughal arches remains largely the same today as when it was first created. In 1858, the circlet was returned to Gerard for alterations, with a small space added to the reverse so that it was no longer a complete circle. The tiara had barely been returned to the Queen when Albert fell ill and unexpectedly died, aged just 42. Victoria was heartbroken. For the remaining 40 years of her life, she mourned Albert by wearing black and replacing her colored gems with mourning jewelry. It meant she would never have the opportunity to wear the Oriental Circlet again. The Oriental Circlet was not seen in public again until it was passed to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, in 1936. Photographed wearing it on numerous occasions, it quickly became one of her favorite jewels. When the Queen Mother passed away in 2002, Queen Elizabeth II inherited the Oriental Circlet. However, she wore it only once during her reign, on a trip to Malta in 2005. Will we see this Victorian-era piece again? We are not sure for now. Let's wait and see. Belgian Sapphire Tiara. Featuring a large square sapphire set within an ornate diamond and sapphire frame, the piece was originally a necklace when worn by Princess Louise of Belgium. But how did it find its way to the British royals? The princess lived a very scandalous life. Her marriage was not one of love, and she eventually was committed to a psychiatric hospital. She was released after 4 years and lived the life of a stateless person, with all her jewels being sold out. The necklace went on sale in 1963 and was purchased by Elizabeth II. The late queen was looking for a tiara to pair with the George VI suite, which consisted of a necklace and earrings. The suite had been gifted to her by her father and was reportedly created in 1850. After purchasing it, the queen had it set on a tiara frame and wore it frequently since first debuting it during her first state visit to Germany in 1965. Worth around $7 million, the tiara features a prominent sapphire set at an angle to mimic the shape of a diamond. Above this central sapphire is another sapphire encircled by 10 diamonds, while on either side are 2 pear-shaped sapphires, each framed by an additional 10 diamonds. On the sides of the tiara, there are 2 more pear-shaped sapphires and 6 cushion-shaped sapphires, each bordered by diamonds. And do you like this tiara style? Württemberg Tiara, worth around $5 million. The stunning, ornate Württemberg pearl tiara was created for Queen Wilhelmina in 1897 ahead of her inauguration ceremony to become the Dutch monarch. Set with diamonds, it also features 35 round pearls and 11 pear-shaped pearls. The best part? The tiara can be worn in 4 separate settings, making it highly versatile for different royal events. Queen Wilhelmina wore the tiara, and it has been passed down from queen to queen ever since. Wilhelmina's daughter Juliana wore the tiara, but it was not one of her signature pieces. Instead, her daughter Beatrix has made it one of her well-known pieces, and it is one of the larger tiaras she could wear. Beatrix has chosen to take advantage of the flexibility of the piece. In its full format, it includes 11 drop pearls standing upright in 2 levels at the top of the tiara, but different versions are created by using only some of those pearls or by omitting the top pearls entirely. Since Beatrix's abdication, Queen Maxima has worn the tiara already multiple times, and we believe she loves the setting, adding up the top row of the pearls, making it as high as possible. However, it looks very elegant, as pearls always add a romantic feeling. The Prussian Meander tiara. Considered to be a priceless headpiece of the German jewelry legacy, this tiara is estimated to be worth around $2.5 million. This tiara, the Kokoshnik-style Meander, supplemented the already impressive collection. It was created in 1905 by Koch, a German jewelry firm, for the Prussian royal family. Crown Prince Wilhelm commissioned this tiara as a wedding gift for Duchess Cecilia, who was later painted in the Kokoshnik in her famous royal portrait. The piece is shaped like a Kokoshnik headdress, with a Greek key design along its borders and delicate diamond latticework in central sections. Large diamonds are studded across the piece, giving extra light and sparkle. After a long time, the tiara once again appeared at the Prussian bride when Princess Sophie of Eisenberg surprised the guests by choosing this piece for a wedding reception. However, we think this one is a beautiful, historic piece, full of love. So why not? The world's most expensive royal tiaras are adorned with exquisite gemstones and intricate designs that make them beautiful. But what makes them unique and priceless is their history and power of love, which united many royal couples on their wedding day. Let us know which tiara echoes in your heart and why. Do you like watching videos about royal jewels? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to see the second part of the most expensive tiaras. Thank you for watching.